when you get into a habit of generating ideas every single day, like not just
Mm.
consuming, but producing every single day,
Mm.
it's and not even for that long. Like even it's just for 5 to 25 minutes every single day. If you produce something, your mind ticks different throughout the day. And
It's actually insane how that works out.
yeah,
I kind of when I went to Europe last year, there was a bunch of times where I was just like doing big travel days and stuff like that. And like besides maybe reading and stuff, I'd just literally have my phone notes up and just let my mind wander. Um,
awesome.
and it was like time would just go like that. And that might be a
Wow.
content idea or it might be kind of just like a personal life
Yeah.
goal and whatever. And if you kind of just, as you were saying, that can might only be like 5, 10 minutes a day. But if you do that every day, it's like an extra hour of creative thinking or just
Yep.
like expressing how you're feeling, your emotions, and
Mm.
being in touch with that kind of personal level that you don't usually get time to do that with in this day and age.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think anything where there is a need for idea generation on a frequent basis, a frequent and
Mm,
consistent basis, you need to be in a habit of like some sort of routine for generating ideas every single day. Like my own, like
yeah.
I write an email every day, and when I encourage people to do some sort of daily task, like whether it's,
Mm,
create a piece of content every day, like a Instagram reel or something like that, or write whatever, just something every day. It's like, well, how would I even come up with that many ideas?
mm.
But the truth is, it's you come up with too many ideas. It's funny how it works. You
Yeah, it
come
is.
like if you get into a routine of it, like I think my drafts folder in my email has like 200 drafts in it, and
That's
that's just
awesome.
the last 4 months because I had to clear it out
Yeah.
because it was just like this is wow, there's too much, right?
Well, it's just like when you're in that mood, you just want to
Yeah,
keep going, and like
that's
it'll
right.
just yeah, something will spiral that.
Mm,
I mean, I think an important thing with that is always, as you were saying, it'll get your mind going all day, and but write it down if there's something in your head because
yes.
you even though if you think it's the best idea ever at the time, you'll probably forget it.
Yep. That's so
Yeah.
true. Yeah. Do you, Casper, have a way to capture ideas when they come in an instant? What's your
In terms of my
strategy?
process.
Well, like if an idea comes to you
Mhm.
in a moment and you're, just throughout your day and you think,
Yeah.
"Oh, that's a good idea, good enough to even maybe keep as a back pocket idea."
Yeah.
How do you capture that?
Depending on what it is, obviously. If it's kind of a content idea, because I'm starting to do a bit more content like creation, I'll just
Yeah.
chuck it in my phone notes at the
Yeah.
time, like depending on what I'm doing. Like
That's
you'll
good.
catch me like I can't sleep and I'll just chuck it in my phone notes or like say a little voice message to myself or something. But in terms of design work and kind of those overall ideas, again, if I'm on the run, I'll literally go on Snapchat and draw like a rough idea of what it
Oh,
is.
wow.
So yeah, on my like Snapchat saves, it's literally just like a stupid blue pen tool of
Yeah,
like that content because otherwise you'll forget it and you can
that's
always
right.
refer back to it and having a bank. And if you are feeling a bit, because at times you're not going to be able to think creatively and have a winning idea all the time.
That's right.
But if you've kind of got like a bank of stuff you can refer back to, that might give you a bit of
Yeah.
inspiration that you needed to kind of kickstart that thinking again.
Mm.
Um, so for me, it's just jotting it down and then giving yourself that time and prioritizing that time to kind of explore that idea. Because not only do you need it if you want it to be a finished product or kind of a finished video or whatever you're working on, there's so much that will go into it after that. And you need to just kind of work on that gradually or just smash it out in the day sometimes.
Yeah. So the two learnings I see from this, whether it's writing down where you want to be or just general idea ca- like general idea generation, it's that
Mm,
you need a place to capture it because if you don't, it'll go. And
yeah,
so it's important to remove every obstacle that might be in the way. Make it as easy as possible. Pin a note to your home screen or
yeah.
carry,
A
I even know
notebook
some people.
even.
Yeah,
Yeah.
carry a little pocket notebook around. It's not for everyone, but your phone, if nothing else, your phone works.
I've literally
And
got
then this,
mine here.
yeah, that's
It's
great.
in my
Yeah,
bag at
and
all times.
And the second learning being idea generation should happen in a routine. And it's not that the routine requires you to always be on top of your game and generating ideas, but having the routine will mean you're generating ideas when you're not when you're just throughout your day, when you're going throughout your day, and it means when that time comes, well, okay, well, I need to make something now. And anyone that has any sort of business, and especially streetwear brands that is making stuff, there comes a time of the day where you need to turn to somewhere for some sort of idea. And if it's not there, well, it's in your idea capture, wherever that is.
For sure.
So
I think routine and structure for me personally is how I'm most productive. So obviously, as you were saying, like, you've got to have a place to like have that down, but you also need that in an organized manner where stuff isn't everywhere. And so, but obviously that people can have kind of organization in different ways, and there will be ways that you work best. For me right now, I'm using Notion, which is kind of just like an online platform. And
Notion's good.
It's the best, honestly. I have everything, whether that's work, personal life, kind of fitness, like goals and planning, whatever it ends up being, all on the one platform, but just, kind of really organized.
You and I, Casper, are very similar. I'm learning this more. I mean, we've had a lot of conversations, but I don't know why, but it's funny because I'm learning this more than I ever have in this conversation, because I think we're very systematic. And I'm the same. I function best in routine.